In Vincent's one man performance of An Evening with Edgar Allan Poe, every word is almost a play within itself. He twists, manipulates, and curdles language, breathing life into 100-year-old Gothic fiction. But you haven't experienced Poe until read by Vincent Price. Director Kenneth Johnson.
Well, I first met Vincent when I was executive producer of the Mike Douglas show back in 1968. That probably would have been 67, 68. In Philadelphia. The Mike Douglas show, for people who had not been born yet, was the first daytime talk variety music show ever. Also the most popular, like in history, because it was the first and there was nobody else there. We did 90 minutes a day live 6 times a week. And you know how large Oprah's audience was. The audience for the Mike Douglas show was 10 times the size. We had a viewership of about 80, 90 million people a week. It was staggering. And because of that, every TV star, every movie star, every author, every politician, every singer, every rock group, everybody who was a celebrity of any sort, and plus a lot of human interest stories, came through the Douglas show on a daily, consistent kind of basis. And Vincent was one of those folks that came through, and he and I really hit it off. The first time we met, he did the show 2 or 3 times, and that I remember, always with wonderful stories about his days in Hollywood, and just as friendly and conversive as you and I are talking now. He was just a real guy. And once when he was doing the show, he was already by then, of course, very well known for being connected to the Gothic horror and that sort of thing. I remember seeing him when I was a kid in House of Wax, which was what turned his career around from all of the serious acting that he had done for Orson Welles and the Mercury Theater back in the 40s, and his theatrical work on Broadway and around the country. I mean, the day that I was born, Vincent was on the back lot at Fox doing the Song of Bernadette, so he was considerably older than I was, but you never had that sense. I mean, he was just like 2 guys talking. When he came to do the Douglas show one particular time, I said, hey, you know what? You're so associated with this kind of work, genre work, particularly Edgar Allan Poe. Let me just give you a little bit of the telltale heart and set you up at a podium in front of the audience and turn the lights down and a little spotlight, and you just read it.